Coach, thanks. We're about 12 miles south of the future home of the Chargers at the current home of the Chargers, and that's Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Tonight, it's the 512th and final game of the regular season, and we've got a good one between the Miami Dolphins and our home team. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Ballage. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Coming this way, here we go, go. My 52, anyway, let's get that ball. Watch twist.
Ito Smith, his first carry, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Here we go. Now the roof. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Check. Crunch.
On 3rd down, Taylor. But he's got his man, Hilton. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Taylor going to run the option right. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Taylor. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 36.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Throwing now, Taylor on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a second down.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Taylor. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their own 43. A shotgun snap for Goff. And caught by Henry. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
To throw again on 2nd down. Goff finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. A game. last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
By 20. 54. You remember me? You remember me?
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Goff. He's got it to Williams. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
By 20. 54. Mike 54. Watch the run. Watch the run.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Gone. Right back for Allen. This time he finds him complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And this is complete. It's Allen. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Here's Goff. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Shaun Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Check 31. Check 31. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Turn it up. Show it up. Show it up.
Taylor now off the bootleg. Out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Third and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack.
Check out. Safe.
From the gun, it's Taylor. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
After the interception, here's Goff. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Goff now looks to throw. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. It'll definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. They'll try to run with Breida. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
So on 4th down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Badgley's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. So it's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit. But having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
At the 31-yard line.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Milage. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Target. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Rush in.
Taylor will throw. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Check 99.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
You got nothing.
Here's Goff. It's complete to Williams. He's at the 30. Touchdown, LA! Mike Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Taylor now, off the bootleg, rolling to his right. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Taylor. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Final play of the half. It's Taylor. It's complete. Stills. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll fake the handoff. Now gone. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. To throw is gone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On second down, a run with Breida. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Go tonight. 20. 54 Mike. Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Third and 2, Goff. Open man, it's Allen. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 13-yard line. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
We go tonight. 180. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
From the red zone now, Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Gerald McCoy, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw. Goff. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. A shotgun snap for Goff. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Allen, the intended receiver. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Check tight, check tight. Shoot.
After the interception, here's Taylor. He's got his man, that's Josh Gordon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here, because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has the 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside where they sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers, and if the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
Check 26, check 26.
Play action, now Taylor. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Taylor going to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Taylor from the gun, he'll throw. He may try and run for this. He's got the first down and more past midfield. Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up a first.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
Zero.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
We got 4.
They run it with Balaj. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
QB's trash. Let's go. Hey, go back. We got motion. Back up.
On second down now, it's Drake. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. They go play action with Taylor. Complete to Hilton. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They come up first and 10 at the 16. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
At the 1-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Staying on the ground. This time it's Smith. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
That's what I do.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And some room to roam now. And nothing but daylight ahead. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Matt Breida, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Badgley now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The throw by Taylor here, and that's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Taylor running the option left. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Taylor, he's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Taylor, operating from the gun. And that is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I we enjoy. We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number one for what we've seen this season.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And now look at him go. The 30, past the 20. Touchdown, LA. Matt Breida. 83 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. This is fielded at the goal line. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Taylor. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 39.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. They'll run here with Balaj. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chargers' 36-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 31.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, Taylor. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Taylor running the option left. On first down, Drake. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Taylor. His throw caught at about the 5. A gain there of 21 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's a run with Balazs. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will get him one closer. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Mike 20. Check 55, Mike. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just that.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This is the type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for the home team here, they'll wrap up the campaign an impressive 15-1. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Miami, it'll be a 10-loss season as they wrap up 6-10. And I think you have to say, ultimately, this was a team that really underachieved. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Oh, we have a nagger in here.
Swing my dough, swing my dough. Every time they swing my dough, I got every time they swing my dough. Nigga, they gon' search you up and down. Every time they swing my dough, swing my dough, swing my dough. Yeah, you know they swing my dough. And it's 18.5 every time they swing my dough, swing my dough, swing my dough. Yeah, the price is real low, but they gon' search you up and down. Every time they swing my dough, I get my sales finger up by goddamn G. Hit them 1.8, hustle hard at. Oh, goddamn fucking hair. There's a lot of crack smokers in apartments where I stay, and I know they name it face, cause I serve them every day. Had a 90-acre piece, was a rolling jewel store. You ain't got all the money, what you call my phone for? Raw meat, 6 feet in that dirt shop, I've been going, laying with the cold out. I can walk the whole town if I break the shit down, but it might be slow, so I'm sending shit home. I can walk the whole town if I break the shit down, but I'm letting shit go, and I'm selling shit home. Swing my dough, swing my dough. Every time they swing my dough, I count 18.5 every time they swing my dough. Swing my dough, swing my dough. Yeah, the price is real low. They gon' search you up and down every time they swing my dough. You know, vibe, man. Go to the high, big waterfalls. I might get home in Cali, you know what I'm saying? I love to come home. All these streets. I count 18 rubber bands every time I swing my dough. Breaker, spit 350 on the stickers. He came from Southern Geekers, never been in that
Fun fact about me is I take M&Ms and I heat them up in the microwave for 20 seconds so that inside they're hot and the chocolate is melty. Fun fact about me is I take M&Ms.
And the price is real low, but they gon' search you up and down every time they swing my dough, nigga. That boy Gucci. Nigga, boy on track, nigga. Yeah. Gucci by the fly, nigga.
This is a commission. Salute, nigga. Me and West niggas gonna lie this way. Zone 6, we got you.
It's holiday season, bitch.
Damn right. DJ Holiday, track back 2.
The bank got bigger, the kid got richer. Most niggas never gonna say no nigga. Every other nigga with a rock on sicker. All over niggas spit this chain on sicker. That's your tender. After I hit her, heard that she broke up with you on Twitter.
It just sound different, right?
Can't get with her. Use a bed for a bed, use a brick for a pillow. Bag on your head, best friend, turn killer. Mine in the front, steer wheel in the middle. Car check a base bed to reconsider. Diamonds on my wrist, I'm gonna get out the window. Residential window, smell it in the window. Balls on my charger, drop it like an insult. Bridge touchdown, I'll be dancing at the end zone. 6 months gone, would've thought I would've been home. Keep the bottom moving like my last night fleshed on. Never did split street shit that I pay for. Put it on out, now your ass got a little house. Well, came in and they move with Benito. When I put the kid in your ass, Benito. Easy to me, shoot your ass like a free throw. 2 clock knobs up on the Pico. This bad right here, strong as that time. BB-8 diamond, cause I'm coming down. Check a boy, get him hard, Louis down. Always showing up when we be stepping out. This chick right here, had it for a while. How much we spending on it, rolling out. We pull up in the forest, flashing out. Yeah, spin the grip, bitch, I'm cashing out. 20 plates, 20 days, 40K diamond. Shawty got her shades on, still see me shining. Back touchdown, I'm up. Already. I done did it already. That murder charge, I beat it already. I left court feeling undefeated like Tom Petty. Drop Chevy painted purple like grape jelly. Don't hit me if you're telling, I'm a felon already. Thief, come and get it, cause I did it already. There's so much animosity, but work, I'm gon' sell it. A tractor trailer full of purple pounds, I'm gon' trail it. Big tall guns like dirt, no winch can shoot like Jason Terry. Spent 5 million cash, done it already. That paper cash confetti, got that brand new Scaglietti. Put the miles on it when I wanna fuck her when I'm ready. My earrings are so sick I need to call the paramedics. Already on that thing, I done done it already. My homeboy want a 4-way, I just served him already. That pissy other daddy, yeah, he got him already. I know you wanna fuck her, but I smashed her already. If you better get out my lane already. Way too much ice on. Who cut the lights on? No, cut the lights home. Just put my watch on. Things so fast that the police should stop me. Rolling up the threats. Watch the police watch me. I'm just too hot, ski. Came up on the front street. BT and GP. All my behind me. Zone 6 you find me. Bright this a diamond. See how I'm rhyming? That's why I'm shining. Time after time, man. I must remind them. I'm the king of diamonds and mine cost the mostest. Fuck is the hostess. We just a low bitch. Sold all my dope and I bought me 3 boats. Tripping. Put on that thing, got it done it already. My homeboy want a 4-way, I just served him already. That pissy up, Stanley,
Already. Gucci, man.
I'm the fight. You say you're more fire than nigga, you a lie. Homie, you and I. Know the truth, but that's when you and I. Stupid jury on me, man. Stupid jury on me, man. Think you finna shit on Gucci, then just show me how. Someone ditched me yesterday. What I'm supposed to do, go cry. For my money, chasing $1 million mission on the side. Chicken in my Lambo, walking drunkies and I'm back. I'm so lit right up that bitch, I'm switching, guess what, get high. Stupid wild, super stupid. Why? Homie, that's my style. Girl fight, whole bitch fight. Just to touch my time. I'm really smart. I ain't been this hard in a while. Blow jaw. I ain't been this hard in a while. Stupid wild, stupid wild. Homie, that's my style. 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 Every single night I'm ballin'. Living on the train where it's crawling. Every night I'm count. Niggas wanna fight, but I'm shoot. Niggas wanna fight, but I'm shoot.
Wilder than a jaguar, wilder than a jaguar. Please don't play with me, I'll put that pistol on your grandpa. I swear I'm so wild, I think I just may need a sandball. And if she on my team, I bet that bitch know what she playing for. Mr. Coach Carter, or Mr. Go Harder. And I like my kush dry like a fish with no water. Swagger stupid perfect, I might as well surf it. And if she ain't fucking, she get the voicemail service. Tell it like it be, bitch, I do it for the girls. And every fucking time I say Suwu is for the girls. With you just like I learned, man, I do it like I done. And if you wanna fight, then come on, you can fight my guns. Easy, man. Yeah, man.
Stupid wild, super stupid wild. Gucci, man. Gucci. I'm the fight. You say you're more fire than nigga, you a lie. Homie, you and I. Know the truth, but that's when you and I. Stupid jury on me, man. Stupid jury on me, man. Think you finna shit on Gucci, then just show me how. Someone ditched me yesterday. What I'm supposed to do, go cry. For my money, chasing $1 million mission on the side. My Lambo walk too drunk and I'm back. I'm so lit right up that bitch, I'm switching, guess what, get high. Stupid wild, super stupid wild. Homie, that's my style. Girl fight, whole bitch fight. Just to touch my time. Smart.
He's just calling him the worst.
I ain't been this hard in a while. Stupid wild, super stupid wild.
Earl on the beat.
Young and reckless, rich and wealthy. Say health is wealth, that means I'm deadly. That's why they sweat me. Successful black man with a felony. But what you telling me? Don't hire me, so I bought the company. Bitch ain't shit funny. I'm not Bill Bellamy. They don't wanna see you ballin'. That's what you telling me. I know you niggas see me rollin'. That's what you telling me. I'm a diamond scorer. That's what you telling me. Gotta hit you with the cold shoulder. That's what you telling me.
Young and ready, patient and waiting on you to test. Got these diamonds on me up in every section. Every nigga around me really with the steady. Got a bitch look like Keisha, I call her Billy. These niggas gon' take it just if you let it. I'm saying myself, I won't send a message. If you run up on me, I'ma up and stretch him. That money ahead of me. 18 a felon, I think that they scared of me. 50 grand for a show if they ahead of me. Come to that money, you cannot compare to me. Stacking they check, I'm not spending my salary. You know that I'm with it, I swear ain't no capping me. Say they be running, the police be after me. I'm going under if I let them capture me. Say they won't smoke when I catch him, I got him. Straight out that outfit, I come from the bottom. Working that bitch, so she called me a doctor. He reached for my neck and get hit with that chopper. Sipping, I'm drinking, I swear I ain't stopping. I pour a deuce up inside of my bottle. Asking for something, I ain't giving a dollar. He shot in his face if that bitch got a problem.
Young and reckless, rich and wealthy. Say health is wealth, that means I'm deadly. That's why they sweat me. Successful black man with a felony. But what you telling me? Don't hire me, so I bought the company. Bitch ain't shit funny. I'm not Bill Bellamy.
Yeah, so you decided to finally come back on the mic with some nigger ass music. Of course.
That's what you telling me. I'm a diamond scorer. That's what you telling me. Gotta hit you with the cold shoulder. That's what you telling me. Not just crazy, Gucci, frigid, human, blizzard, gator, lizard, thank the Lord.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Bet.
While my rubies in the trash. Thought that I was slow, now I'm right back on the ass. Cold shoulder hoes, man, I give a bitch a penny. Took a load, shoot a pose, and bought myself a penny. Heard that I was dirty, now he getting offended. Couple million, now he offended. Give myself a deal, and now he's independent. Cold shoulder, whoa, whoa, I don't know you, nigga. Young and reckless, rich and wealthy. Say if this wealth, that means I'm.
Oh, not the lemonade.
Oh, hell. Nigga, what you want, nigga?
What the fuck you want, nigga? You don't want to join my party with this nigga tree.
DJ Spring!
Oh, yeah, they came in a lock a couple records ago.
What's up?
I used to drop on the corner, but that was decades ago. I was high as a cloud, and that was seconds ago.
Yeah.
I never trust nobody. I was checking the door.
Trust me,
Riley in L.A.
She is. Riley
She in
everywhere.
L.A.
She was like in L.A. or Chicago, or it was like L.A. or Houston. So now, because she was asking where she wanted to go next time. So I guess she chose on Los Angeles. The L.A. Leakers. Ooh, got the best conference on right now on ESPN.
What basketball going on?
Oh, yes, the basketball schools are on Pitt. It's Pitt versus North Carolina. You're right. This will be a great basketball matchup. As well.
So it's the unranked versus the unranked? Is this what I'm hearing?
Yeah. And
y'all already played all them, damn.
We ain't playing them. Well, yeah, we played both of them. We beat Pitt and lost to North Carolina.
Oh, okay. So you ain't got nothing to learn. You ain't got nothing to study on. So you good, man. You good.
You know, the slim hope of us getting to the conference championship requires North Carolina to lose this game. Then we need Pitt to lose one more game, even though we got a tiebreaker on them. We need Vatech to lose 2 games. That's who we really need to lose 2. We need Vatech to lose 2. And we need Virginia to beat them. So actually, it would be great if Virginia could just lose out. That would be great. Free Pee Wee Long Way. That's some good ass lemonade. I'm gonna need Keenan Allen to get this motherfucking award.
7 yay.
You selling yay too? I knew niggas like you was selling yay.
Oh, is Disney Plus actually gonna work on the PlayStation now?
I don't know. I got it on my TV.
No, I got it on today. When I turned it on, it said it updated. Cause yesterday it just wasn't like, I don't know what it was going on. It ain't have no sign in or nothing. It just said that bitch ain't connected. I'm like, what the fuck?
Mine did that today, but it literally did it for like 5 seconds. Like, I try to start a movie, and they like act like the servers are down. Then I just like
Yeah, that's what they kept telling me last night.
I tried it again and it worked right away.
Oh, here we go. Now I can sign in. I was about to say, what the fuck?
Oh, we just finished.
Just like my ass with me 50.
I just finished the Age of Ultron Marvel movie. Wasn't bad.
I need to watch. They got the Captain Americas on there. I know they still.
Yeah.
And oh, okay, I need to watch them.
Yeah, they got all the Marvel ones. That's what I was watching.
I'm waiting on them Toy Story shows.
Toy Story, really?
Yeah, I don't think you've seen the new one, but basically, this fucking spoon. It's hard to explain. They call them fork. It was a fork. It was a plastic fork with some type of, I don't know. Basically, they made a toy in Toy Story 4 or 5, the last one, and he's supposed to have his own show. And then the big ass T-Rex on Toy Story, he's supposed to have his own show too.
I got.
In the Star Wars, but are they keeping track of what you watch on yours?
What you mean? Like
I was watching like X-Men show, and I watched like 4 or 5 episodes, then clicked off, and then watched something else, and then went back to the X-Men. But it didn't like show that I seen the episode.
No,
okay.
I don't think it does. I haven't. Only thing I've been watching the movies. I haven't watched series, but I know with movies, even with the movies, like when I watch a movie and back out and go back in, you have to. It starts you from the beginning. Like it doesn't start you off from.
Oh, I kind of figured that. That's what I was like. Cause I watched like 6 episodes of the X-Men show. I went back in, and it started at the beginning. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's the thing with it so far. Hopefully they fix that, but yeah. As of
you know
now,
they gonna fix it.
They got to. But yeah, as of now, yeah, you basically got to like, you click off on anything or pause, you got to remember exactly where you left off at, because that shit is stupid.
I see.
Well, let's see, good old Marvel movies. But yeah, they got all the Captain Americas, they got Captain Marvel, all the Guardians of the Galaxies, all the Thors, the Avengers. They got Ant-Man, Doctor Strange, all of them.
Doctor Strange is a good one. If you haven't seen it.
I haven't got. I'm watching them in like the order that they came out, and I just finished.
I thought you already did that.
No, I never finished it. Like I had a lot of the movies. I had a lot of movies. Like this chick, she gave me like the first like 6-7 movies, and I watched them. And then now, I've been like ever since like I watched all of them. Like I haven't watched anymore until like recently because I haven't been wanting to buy them individually off of like VOD. So I'm not doing that shit. And then I knew this was coming out, so I was like waiting for this shit to come out. Right now, I think the next one I gotta watch now is Ant-Man. Yeah, Ant-Man is the next one I gotta watch. I gotta watch Ant-Man.
That was a good one. I like that one. I like Ant-Man and Ant-Man 2. I like both of them.
Yeah, I just watched one of them niggas. That Ultron nigga got hit.
I still gotta watch the Guardians of the Galaxy. I ain't seen none of them.
I just finished the first one. That was one I just watched before the Age of Ultron. Was Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I was about to say I watched like a good portion of the first beginning of that first one, but I never finished it. Like I always got to the white nigga part, but I never got to how he met them other niggas.
See, yeah, that's the same thing with me. Like when I had Guardians of the Galaxy on my DVR for like almost like 5 months, and I literally kept like I only watched like the first like 30 minutes. I got to the part like right where he ran into them niggas at the beginning, that Zoe Saldana at the beginning. That's like where I left off at.
I ain't even get that far. Like I got to the part the nigga said, "Who?" He said, "You heard of so and so?" Nigga said, "Who?" No. Let me show you. The new Star Wars sword, that shit fire. It's needed. They should just added the whole season on there instead of.
They trying to keep people like, cause I guess they trying to keep it like update and try to get people like keep people interested in the shit.
I feel them though. That shit fire now. That shit fire.
And also, could they try and do that so that free trial. They gotta get people to get watching more than longer than the free trial. So if you ain't got Verizon or that free trial, you got to pay for that shit after like 7 days. But shouts to the Verizon. I got it for free for a year.
Let me call AT&T. I know they got something.
Shit, you wish.
Oh shit, they got something. AT&T, they got something. They probably gonna want to get you. They gonna want to get you their own cable shit. I guess. 'Cause I bet they got their own shit. They gonna probably tell you to sign up for this.
Everybody doing this shit now.
AT&T something verse. I forget what that shit called. A-verse.
AT&T U-verse.
Yeah, U-verse. That's the cable shit they got. So they probably gonna make you get that.
Yeah, they got. Let's see. Yeah, they got like all the less than Marvel series. I didn't know they had these kind of series. Like Hero Project. What the hell is this?
Yeah, they got the Silver Surfer show on there.
They got one assembling a universe. I don't know what that is. Mini Adventures. They got Ant-Man Mini Adventures. They got like the actual, I guess, the actual comic versions of these too.
The Avengers, the one where there's actually like they're like adults. It's a fire ass Avengers show they got on there. I think it's called Assemble. I think it's called Avengers Assemble.
They got one right now called like Avengers Secret Wars. I'm looking at right now. They got like the Spider-Man shorts. They got Garden of the Galaxy ones like that. It looks like the animated ones, the fully animated ones.
Yeah, those are good too because they all intertwine with each other too.
I see Rocket in the Groot.
I think Groot and that other nigga got their own shit too.
Yeah, they got their own little mini adventure that they got on here. I'm looking at it.
I'm Groot.
I got a
you speak Groot?
Spider-Verse. Marvel through the years.
Is that the show or the movie? I know the movie pretty fire. I seen it.
What, Spider-Man?
Yeah, the one that was like a comic kinda. He was with the black kid.
They got like 4 different ones, or there's a couple. They got like Spider-Man Unlimited. They got Ultimate Spider-Man. Marvel.
No, this was a movie. The Spider-Verse or the verse. I forget what it is. It's like 4 or 5 different Spider-Mans from different times all come together to fight somebody.
I'm sure they got it. Or if not, they gonna be adding it.
That's when they had the Piggy Porker.
Yeah, they got like I'm gonna look at the Spider-Man collection.
No, they got like all the Spider-Man shows.
Yeah, they got
there.
they got like all the Spider-Mans from. I assume so.
Even the one I used to watch, they ain't got all the seasons of it yet, but they got all of it on there.
Is Spider-Man part of the event? No, he's not part of like the whole Avenger people right now.
If you're going by back then, everybody was intertwined with each other. Because there's episodes where Avengers and X-Men have to come together. And shit.
Yeah.
And X-Men, they need them. And then there's like Spider-Man episodes where like you see Daredevil and all the people that you probably ain't never seen on a movie or a live show. They just on a cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's shit on there with the fucking, what's the nigga name? The Punisher and Blade, because technically Blade started from Spider-Man. And then you got the werewolf type nigga Morpheus. I think that's his name. They making a movie about him like they did Venom.
Okay.
He came in as a foreign exchange student and tried to make some type of serum, and then it ended up turning him into basically I forget something. He got bit by a bat, so he basically turned into that.
Because after I finish the Marvel movies, I'm gonna start on Star Wars, and then
good old Star Wars.
I never had gotten to Star Wars, and I also never had like nowhere I can like watch the Star Wars movies and like sit down and watch them. Like I know some people have like the DVDs or whatever they have.
Yeah, you gotta be invested in that.
Yeah, but to have all of them, you gotta have like you really gotta.
Yeah, you gotta have all of them.
Yeah, ain't no point.
Yeah,
like,
you
watching.
get one, you gotta get all of them.
Yeah.
They all good though. They all good. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, I hope so. Because I mean, I know a lot of people like. I mean, they gotta be kind of good. I used to think how I think about Star Wars now is how I felt about like the Marvel shit. I'm like, I don't care about none of them like superhero type shit, and then end up actually enjoying it more than I thought I would after watch Iron Man. I'm like, oh shit, this shit actually kind of dope.
The first thing that's probably gonna surprise you about Star Wars is when you see Samuel L. Jackson. Like,
Yeah.
whoa,
Yeah,
there's a nigga in here. Oh, there's another nigga. I think I forget bro name.
He probably died. He probably died like right away.
Nah, Sam died in one of them.
I ain't surprised.
No, it was the nigga who Childish Gambino played in the newer ones. I forget bro name. I think it was. No, it wasn't nigga from Lethal Weapon. It was some other. I think no. It could have been. I feel like bro played in not Color Purple. I feel like bro was in a Coming to America movie, but I don't know what scene bro was in. It could have been the nigga with the Jerry curl who was dating the bitch and then got the bitch took. I think it was him. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. He wanted to date the girl, and then the girl, and that's who Eddie wanted.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that was him. Yeah, I think that is him. He was in a Star Wars movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna check them movies. Them Star Wars movies long as hell, ain't they? I'm just like them 3 hours.
I think they 3, and then if you catch it on TV, it's like 5.
Yeah, because they got on the damn commercials. That's why another thing. I kept getting movies that came on TV, but it'd be like if it wasn't on like HBO or Showtime on TV channels like that.
I ain't finna watch that shit.
It was always coming on like Sci-Fi or some other channel like that, and they always had commercials.
Yeah, I got commercials. Like I'll watch Titanic if it's on HBO or something, but I ain't watching that bitch if it's on what's her name.
No,
that bitch
you gonna have to have like a whole. You gonna have to have a whole damn day to watch that.
About 10 hours.
I got to watch right now. I'm gonna watch Ant-Man probably tomorrow when I wake up. I can't watch him at night 'cause I be halfway asleep and don't be paying attention.
In and out. Zoning in and out.
Yeah, so I wake up. Next thing I know, the movie over. Somebody done died. I'm like, damn, I ain't want to see that yet.